What up, YouTube? It is your boy, All About The Sneakerz, back with another unboxing and review video for you guys. Now today, as you can tell from the thumbnail as well as the title of the video, that is correct guys, we're unboxing the Air Jordan 1 Low SE Brushstroke. Guys, this is another Air Jordan 1 low that has crept up out of nowhere. As you know, Air Jordan 1 lows and mids tend to not have a specific release date. They just kind of pop up in retail stores, they pop up online, on shops, and then they kind of get a release date on Nike. However, Nike tends to be the last one on the list when it comes to releasing Air Jordan 1 lows and mids, unless they just do these random drops that don't tend to pop up in retail stores. However, for this one, that is not the case. This is one that will likely show up on Nike down the line, as they did recently release the Air Jordan 1 mid brushstroke, and they also have another low potentially on the way as well, which is already out on the resale market, such as StockX and GOAT. You can go out there, do your research, and find these kicks, as well as the upcoming variants. Now for this particular pickup, I was able to luck up thanks to a couple of my good friends, and I was able to get this shoe at Hibbett Sports, so big up Hibbett Sports for the W on this one. I really appreciate it, because who knows if I was gonna have to fight bots or whatever on release day, and I really like these shoes, so yeah, I'm glad to have this one. Not technically, but I guess you could say a little early. However guys, if you're new to the channel or if you're not, make sure you smash that like, subscribe, and share button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date on future release videos. Now with no further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right, again guys, as you can see here, we did secure the bag at Hibbett Sports. Big ups Hibbett Sports for this one. I really appreciate it once again. Here we have our standard Air Jordan box, the black box, with the golden Jumpman on top, smack dab in the center. On the bottom of the box, we get our typical Nike and Jordan branding, and on one side of the box, we get our size sticker. And the size sticker reads Air Jordan 1 Low SE. The colorway is Sail Black Total Orange. This is a men's US size 10, personal size for me in the Air Jordan, and the suggested retail value is $110 US. $110, not too bad for an Air Jordan 1, considering it is a low SE. One lows typically seem to value at $100 US suggested retail. However, since it's an SE, you are paying an additional $10, which again, not too bad. They do tend to kind of go up in value as well. Anything Air Jordan 1 seems to go up in value at some point. There are some sleepers that don't, but who cares about the value? If you're a sneakerhead, you're rocking your kicks, you're collecting your kicks, you're doing whatever you're doing, who cares at the end of the day? Now, as far as resellers, yeah, that does matter, and that is why I like to kind of state what's going on with the resale market and things like that. Now, on StockX right now, as well as GOAT, this shoe is not going for too much, probably around the 140 range average. So if you do want to get your hands on a pair of these, you might want to go out there and check it out now, or you can check your local retailers. You might have them in store, kind of like I found my pair, and also you can wait for that Nike drop. I'm sure they will be dropping soon, restocks and such. However, let's see what we have under the lid. All right, as you can see here, we have our typical flip up lid on the box, just the cardboard up underneath. Let me get my receipt out of the way. And as you can see here, we do have a lot number. Flipping the tissue paper up, we do have our standard off-white tissue paper with the golden 23s. And let's go ahead and get the shoe out. And there you have it guys, the Air Jordan 1 Low SE Brushstroke. A very clean sneaker in my opinion guys. This is super duper dope, not gonna even cap. Glad to have this one in the collection. Now let's go ahead and do a quick 360 on the shoe. All right, now I did take a glance at this sneaker before I did the video, and I gotta say I was blown away, guys. This is very clean. I didn't go after the mid. For some reason, I just kind of wasn't feeling it as much. I mean, it's still a clean shoe, don't get me wrong. But at the time, I was a little bit over budget from copying other sneakers, and I just got content kind of building up that I haven't got done. So I really didn't want to go chasing down that shoe when I knew I had more content to bring to you guys and more things to cop. So I didn't pick that one up, but this one I couldn't resist, and I actually like this one better. So if you do have the mid, kudos to you. Again, a fire sneaker. Maybe I'll get that one in the collection sometime. But if you do or don't have that one, this one is definitely a good one to have, either in place of that or in addition to. However, guys, let's go ahead and go over it a little in depth here, starting with our outsole. As you can see, we do get an all black outsole, which is really good because this is a primarily light complected sneaker on the upper. So to have black on the outsole is going to keep it from getting dirty. Very happy about that. Now here on our midsole, we do get the sail midsole. Very cool. I love the color sail. It just gives it a nice vintage look. And with this sneaker having more of a futuristic Air Jordan 1 look to it, hey man, it's like blending the two together. You can't go wrong with it. We get the vintage look as well as a futuristic look. Digging it a lot. Now on up to the upper, and the reason why I did not cop the mid was because of this canvas here on the mid panel, as well as we get it here on our toe box. We'll go over that shortly. I was just a little concerned with this being so light complected. If that gets dirty, you're not going to be able to wipe it down like you would leather. And that's what threw me off from getting the mid. However, I went ahead and got this one anyways, but I'm not going to cap. I'm going to be really nervous trying to rock this shoe because you don't just wipe canvas down. Like, it's a little bit to it, and I'm not the best on cleaning things like that. Like, I tend to make it worse. So a little nerve-wracking, and I mean, I guess it is what it is. However, we do get this white canvas here on the midsection as well as the toe, as I mentioned, and we get these paint specks just going all over the upper. Now, what's a little bit different from the mid is on this version, it did not go down to the midsole like it did on the mid, but I kind of like it like that. It looks a little bit cleaner and not, you know, too overdone or too saturated with paint splatter. Now, another thing cool about this one, the paint specs, I actually like them. You get some black specks here, and you also get a little bit of orange and a little bit of bolt green, which is pretty dope in my opinion. Orange, black, and bolt green, very nice. Gives it a real kind of vibrant, just a nice summerish kind of look, but also a little fall look too, so you can kind of blend with both seasons. However, here we do get the infamous brushstroke for our Nike swoosh. Very clean. Now, this isn't stitched or anything like that. This is just painted on, guys. And I'm not sure what material they used to do this. It's not just like taking paint and painting the shoe. It's actually like some sort of a rubbery kind of plastic texture, and it's pretty thick, so it's not going to just rub off or anything like that. Or if you were to wipe it, it's not going to smear or anything like that because it's not actually paint, I guess. Not sure what material that is, but you'll have to get it in hand to understand. However, we do get white stitching just going over that, overlaying it. And then the coolest thing about this shoe to me, guys, is this nubuck on the shoe. Very clean nubuck material. A sail color at that, with the specs all over it, and that does go all the way up to our eye stay, as well as our ankle, our heel, and of course our toe cap. Very nice. Digging that overall, guys. Clean shoe in my opinion. However, that pretty much wraps up the lateral side of the shoe. Moving along and onto the medial side of the shoe, we get a very similar look, not an identical look, because here on our Nike swoosh we get a regular traditional Nike swoosh, and this is also in that nice sail nubuck. Very clean. I'm not sure if I've ever even seen sail nubuck on a shoe, and that is what caught my eye the most with this shoe, guys. It's just very dope. But I do like that they put the traditional swoosh on the medial side of the shoe, and of course again the brush stroke on the lateral side. Other than that, guys, not much more difference from what we got on the lateral side here on the medial side. Moving along, taking a look at the shoe from the top down, as you can see that sail on our midsole, as well as our toe cap in nubuck, and then back to this white canvas we get here on the toe box. Very clean. Paint specs all over it. We also get some standard white laces in place, and we also get a canvas tongue on the shoe versus a nylon tongue. I really think this is dope. Again, it's going to be something that if it gets dirty, you're going to have some trouble getting it clean, unless you're one of those cleaning specialists or whatever. However, we do get our stitch 23 right there on our lace tab, and that is white stitching. On up to the top of the tongue, we do get a sail square patch with a black Jumpman stitched on there, as well as the black air. Very clean, guys. This is just a nice contrast, and you know I love contrast. Black and white is always going to look good together, and this is no different. Or should I say black and sail in this case. On to the rear of the shoe, guys. Again, we do have that sail midsole, as well as that sail nubuck going up the back, all the way up to that back tab, as well as the collar. However, right there in the center, we do get our Air Jordan Ball and Wings logo. Very clean, guys. Stitched in black. I'm digging it a lot. Now, when it comes to the OG Air Jordan 1 lows, this may be an unpopular opinion, but I'm not as excited about those as I am with the new style lows. And I know a lot of people say everything OG. Now, they are clean, but when it comes to this back area of the shoe, I really like this stitch piece here a lot better than I like that painted piece that's on that back tab on the Air Jordan 1 low OGs. Now, if you haven't seen those shoes or you don't know what I'm talking about as far as the differences go, you can go out there and do your research. Go check out the neutral gray Air Jordan 1 low OG, as well as one that recently dropped, which is a starfish. Some people may dub it the shattered backboard. backboard. Go check those out and you see what I'm talking about. It has the Air Jordan Wing logo on the back and it is painted on there versus stitched. I think embroidery always beats paint in my opinion. It's just a more premium feel and it's more stable or durable, should I say. And I don't know, that's why I like these a lot. That's why I like the Air Jordan 1 Low, the newer variants of the shoe, better than I do the OG. Now, I don't have any OGs, and no, I'm not hating because I don't have any OGs. I'll get some someday, I'm pretty sure. I still like those as well, so I'm not knocking them at all. I'm just pointing out my opinion on the differences and why I like these a little bit more than the OG. Now, as far as the tongue goes, I do like that the OG has Nike Air on the tongue, but I'm not really too opposed to it having the Jumpman on the tongue. I've gotten used to it, I've grown accustomed to it. I also have high OGs in my collection, so if I want to see Nike Air on the tongue, I have plenty of those. However, I think that sometimes change is good, and just to keep up the pace, you know, dropping new futuristic styles and variants and things like that, I think it's important for the sneaker culture and for the brand. So keep doing a good job at that, Nike. I commend you guys for that. People like what they like. If you like OG everything, hey, kudos to you, man. It's all the sneaker community, and that's what it's about, is liking what you like. But I did want to just give my take on it. However, one more thing from the back view, you can see that black swoosh on this side as well as you see the sail swoosh on this side. Again, adding more contrast to the shoe, very clean. All right, now into the interior of the shoe, as you can see, we do get a black sock liner, and it does appear to be kind of satin-like. I think it may still be some sort of mesh, but it is very nice and smooth and silky feel with some decent amount of padding in there. Now, it's a little tough to see inside, but we also do get a black insole with a white Jumpman painted on there. We also get a cardboard shoe tree in place, and if it matters to you, we do get our size tag on the back of the tongue. Now, as far as the sock liner being black, if you look at the shoe from the lateral side as well as the medial side, you can see that sock liner, and that is why it does matter what color sock liners are. As well as going around the trim of the tongue, we do get some nylon, guys. So we do have nylon on this shoe, just a bunch of different materials on this shoe, very nice. But I did want to point that out because it does help with the contrast to be able to look at that from the side as well as the top view, and also again the lateral side of the shoe, very dope. All right, and last but not least, the outsole of the shoe, guys, an all black outsole. Nothing new from what we've seen in the past or what we are starting to see more recently with the Air Jordan. And I mentioned this before in some of my other videos. I believe Nike understands that people don't want to get their shoes dirty, or at least their outsoles dirty. So they are starting to put black on a lot more of their Air Jordan 1s, whether it be a low, a mid, a high. They're starting to get the point, guys, because I think the lighter complected the outsole is, the shoes may tend to sit a little bit more, and they're starting to realize themselves, oh, hey, we throw a black outsole on there, gone like the wind. And hey, that's the case for me too, guys, because I don't like my shoes to get dirty. So if I do want to rock some Air Jordans, I would prefer the outsole be black. I'm not a sole protector kind of guy. Maybe I do need to get into some of that stuff because I really want to protect my soles. But if it's black, it wipes down real easy. Can't hardly see it. I mean, heck, you can go a few days without even wiping it at all and it still looks clean. But again, that is what we get here on the outsole, guys. Very clean, digging it a lot. However, again, you just saw right here on All About the Sneakers, the Air Jordan 1 Low SE Brushstroke. Now, this may be considered an early video, guys. Hopefully it is. I would like to be one of the first people, if not the first person, to get this up on YouTube. Now, I did not go out and look at any of my other fellow shootubers and see if anyone did reviews on these. Maybe I'll check this out a little bit later, but for now, we're gonna focus here on All About the Sneakers, and I'm glad to be able to present this shoe to you guys here on the channel. Comment below and let me know if you guys are going after the sneaker, or if you have seen this pop up in your retail shops, or if you went out on StockX, Go, Flight Club, you name it, and you went and copped you a pair. Comment below and let me know, guys. Again, a very clean sneaker. Also, I would like to know if you guys went after the mid, and if you have that in your collection as well. If you have both, maybe do a little bit of a comparison down in the comments and let me know which one you like the most. However, guys, again, if you're new to the channel, or if you're not, make sure you smash that like, subscribe, and share button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date on future release videos. Now, guys, we're slowly but surely approaching the 2K subscriber mark. I really appreciate you guys 100% for liking, sharing, commenting on the videos. As you know, I am always in the comments responding to you guys. I just like to be social and interactive with my subscribers, guys. We are family here over at the channel. Now, we might not know each other personally, but hey, man, you rock with me, I rock with you. That's how the game goes, you dig? So again, I really appreciate you guys. Hopefully we can get to 2K before the year is up. That is the goal, guys. However, if we don't, we will focus on next year, and I will be doing a sneaker giveaway, guys. So stay locked into the channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure that notification bell is checked so you will be notified when new content drops. Also, guys, when you get a chance, head over to IG and follow me at All About the Sneakers, spelled exactly the way it is here on the channel, with the Z on the end instead of an S. Trying to get my followers up over there on IG, guys, so it would really be greatly appreciated. I do a lot of sneaker blogging and stuff like that. Just go check it out and you'll find out what I have to offer over at IG. However, that is all I have for you guys today on this episode. Thank you as always for watching. I really appreciate it. Until the next episode, keep keeping it all about the sneakers. Once again, it is your boy, All About the Sneakers, signing off. Until the next episode, I will catch you guys later. Salute, I'm out.